Hello, you gorgeous weirdos. Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I've got my hands on the new Makartt Dippies, and we're going to try this whole thing out. I'm going to show you everything. I'm even going to show you the top coat, and I'm going to say two things while I get into this. The instructions are on the box, which is great, but what I want to tell you is two things. One, I'm a little shooketh, and two, I have never gotten so many compliments on my nails as I have with this set on. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's get into the dip kit. It does come with the liquids, a bunch of powders, comes with a nail file, and the smallest little fluffy brush ever. I'm not using the brush or the file. I'm just going to use the dippies and the dip liquids, and I'm going to do a full mani. I'm going to do nothing out of the norm. I really want to give this a fair shot, so I'm going to test it out with a very basic tricolor mani. I'm going to go ahead and swatch out all the colors for you so you can see exactly what I'm working with. But the liquids, okay, if you guys are on the hunt for some new liquids, I'm going to highly suggest these Makartt Dippy liquids. I absolutely love them. I love the brushes on them. The liquid itself is amazing. And the top coat, I don't know. I don't know what it is about these liquids that I am so obsessed with right now. Here are all the colors. I'm going to use three of them. I'm going to use two solids, one that's like the light pink one over there, that mauvey pink, and then I'm going to get into that glitter a little bit later. And we're going to see how this all shakes out. I will leave everything linked down in the box in case you want to check these out. I'm not sure how many colors or collections they have right now. When I purchased this off Amazon, and I did have to pre-order it, they only had this one collection, I think. So there might be more. I don't know. I will leave everything down in the box, as I mentioned. So we're going to start off with this deep, like taupey mauve color, but look at the brush on this base. It's very thin, which I was very happy about because I have had weird issues with Amazon dip kits. And granted, Makartt has their own website and everything, but it is an Amazon product, right? I got it from Amazon. And I've had really awful experiences in the recent past with brushes. I will leave my Amazon playlist somewhere over here for you to check out if you want to see the hits and the misses with all the Amazon dip kits that I've bought in the recent past. This one, 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. The powders are super soft, nice opacity. I'm just going to do my standard 2 dips of color per nail. And as far as the dip base goes, because I know you're all wondering what the dip base is like, it is very thin dip base, which you know is not typically my jam. I like a thicker base coat, if you will. But if you like a nice thin liquid, you're gonna love this liquid. It was so good and so easy to work with. Medium dry time. It didn't dry super slow. I was able to brush off excess with no problem, the same way I normally do. So highly recommend this base. And the activator, which you'll see me use later on, I had zero issues with activator. Everything cured up perfectly. It dried down super quick. No issues whatsoever. I am going to dust off the excess and go in for Dippy number 2, and then we're going to move on to the next color. While I'm doing that, I'm going to mention real quick, this is not a sponsored video. I bought these from Amazon with my own money, so Makartt doesn't even know I'm filming this right now. I am an affiliate of Makartt, and I will leave my affiliate information and their website down in the box also. So check both sites, check Amazon and check Makartt, and whichever site is cheaper for you, shop there. I don't care which way you go, as long as you get what you need in a reasonable fashion for a reasonable price with reasonable shipping expectations. I'm happy that you're getting it either way because it's literally that good. Another thing I wanted to touch on, having nothing to do with anything. If you guys notice, two things. Yes, I have a new nail shape, and we're going to talk about it, but also my rings have changed, and I'll tell you why, because Florida has 3 different seasons, okay? Florida has summer Junior, and Florida has 2 days of winter. We had our winter already, and I think that was the worst of it. It got really cold down here. But now it's summer junior, so it's like something in between winter and summer for me, and it's still kind of cold. And when it gets cold like this, my fingers like shrink. I don't know why. I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they're normal now, but when it's super hot and humid, everything swells, you know. So my fingers shrink a little bit, so my rings keep falling off, so I had to change out my rings, but who knows? I'll put rings back on at some point. Okay, so let's talk about nail shape real quick. I know you guys heard me mention this in a previous video, and I really wanted to touch on it because I don't think some people understand that certain nail shapes can cause certain problems. A great example of this is if you have a very strong square or coffin nail shape to which you have a flat surface at the front and then very sharp corners, nail shape like that will chip and break very easily. That's just the nature of that shape of nail. And that is exactly what happened to me, which is why you see my nails are round. Is it my favorite shape in the whole wide world? No, not on me at least. I think I look better with a strong square or even a tapered square. And while I feel like I have a decent amount of patience for repairing a broken nail here and there, which is super easy to do, I have run out of said patience, and now I'm like, F it. I'm not gonna have corners anymore. If this is what's gonna keep happening, I'm just not gonna have corners. And yes, you can put an overlay over your natural nail. You can do a builder gel overlay or even an acrylic or a dip overlay, which I have done for a very, very long time. But something inside of me got just fed up and tired because I do my nails often, right? I do them 2 to 3 times a week, give or take. So I'd have to prep my nails, make sure my builder gel is filed and shaped the way it needs to be every single time I do my nails. So essentially, I'm doing my nails twice every time I do my nails. And I was just not having it anymore. I'm like, no. I stripped everything off. I'm back to dipping my natural nails. I have no overlay, no nothing. I am still using peel-off base coat because I don't like soaking off. For literally no reason. Soak-offs take literally no time, 6 minutes, and I'm done. If you want a really quick and simple soak-off routine, I will leave that in the cards and down in the box for you. I just uploaded that maybe a week ago. I have a couple of other ones on my channel, but here's another question for you guys. I am recycling material right now. You guys may or may not have known that I ran into some copyright issues with the music I had been using from iMovie, which is the editing software that I use, and I had to mute a lot of my videos. And it makes me so sad, but you have to do what you have to do, right? So I'm wondering if there are any older videos that I have done that you guys would want me to recreate without having copyright issues. And I would love to do it. For example, French Manny videos, Baby Boomer Manny videos, anything you guys want to see that I've done in the past that maybe you'd want to see me recreate or remake or redo, let me know down below, and I would be super happy to do that for you guys. Okay, so I've gotten my flat colors on. Now I'm getting in with this beautiful glitter. And this is a super fine glitter, so I'm just going to dip right in. I'm not worried about having to lay in or pour over. It's not a chunky glitter at all. It's very fine. So I'm just going to dip in. And look at that coverage of a glitter. What? Makartt. Bitch, I see you. I am so impressed with this dip kit. This might be my new #1 contender for favorite Amazon dip kit. I just said that out loud. And I'm going to stick to it. For right now, this might be my #1 favorite Amazon dip kit. So if you are new to dip powder, if you are new to my channel, hi, I'm glad you're here. I'm Marlakris. Consider subscribing if you like this kind of content. I do nail content twice a week. Every week I do lives, most weekends, which are super fun. We have a pretty good time. I would love to have you as part of the Manny fam. I do also have a Facebook group. We are 8,000 members strong right now, and I can't believe all these weirdos. I won't charge you for anything, I promise. I don't sell anything, so I can't charge you for anything, but I would love to have you there too. I'll leave everything down in the box for that. Anyway, doing my second dip of this beautiful glitter, and I meant what I said in the beginning of the video. I received so many compliments on this set. I was shocked. I mean, I know they're pretty, and they really are. The set came out beautiful, but I didn't think they were that good. You know, you're always your own worst critic, and sometimes it takes a third-party perspective to be like, yeah, those are good. So I was shocked. I was shocked and shooketh that this set, out of all the sets that I've done, and I've done some crazy sets, this was the one that I've gotten most compliments on. So now I'm going in with activator. I did not do a clear encapsulation. I'm just going to activate, and then I'm going to encapsulate with my gel base the way I normally do. And we're going to go in with the top coat later. Now, I have seen some comments on some of my recent videos where I've done dip top coat, but I've also done a gel encapsulation under that. And some people are like, I wonder if the top coat got messed up because of the gel. This video is going to prove all of that wrong. No, because the dip top coat behaved beautifully even over a gel encapsulation. You're going to see it all happen. So here's my game plan. I'm going to let the activator do its job. It's gotten hard and everything up. And then I'm going to go in with my gel base coat. I'm going to encapsulate all the nails with one coat of gel base. I'm going to cure that for 30 seconds. Clean off the tacky layer because it will come out of the light a little bit tacky, sticky. That's completely normal. Clean it off with some alcohol. And then I'm going to go ahead and file and buff off camera, but I will leave, per usual, a very detailed filing and buffing routine down in the box and up in the cards in case you want to check that out. And I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about the top coat. So as you can see, these filed up beautifully. I had no issues with the activator. It did its job beautifully. No clumping up and chunking off of the dip powder, which I have had happen before, and it's so not fun to deal with. No issues at all. I'm just going to de-dust all of the nails, and now I'm going to go in for activator round 2. Activator is necessary if you're using a dip top coat. If you are going in with a gel top coat, you can skip this step of activator, not necessary. The only thing this round of activator does is it will help to cure your dip top coat and make it super glossy. That's it. Your nails are already cured. You don't need to re-cure them. That's not what this does in this step. Activator, when you put it on the first time, cures the dip. Second time, cures your dip top. I know there's a lot of miscommunication or misconception about that, but that is just my experience and what I know about it. So I'm going to let this activator sit and just chill on the nail for about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to take a lint-free wipe. You can use a paper towel, and I'm going to remove any excess activator from the nail surface. Even if your nails look dry, you don't want to skip this step. This will help prevent your top coat brush from hardening and getting contaminated by the activator, because once you put your brush on the nail, you're coming in contact with activator. So this just eliminates, for the most part, the risk of contamination to your top coat. So now I'm going to get in with the top coat and wait till you guys see the finished result. I cannot. I'm doing the normal top coat routine that I always do. I put down 1 to 2 to 3 quick strokes of the top coat across each of the nails, wiping off the top coat. The what? I was doing so good. The top coat brush before putting it back in the bottle, again, reducing my risk of contamination. And then I'm going to let that sit just for 10 to 15 seconds before I go in with the second coat of top coat. And the second coat, I'm going to be more detailed. I can cap my free edge, really get in close to the cuticle and sidewall areas, and make sure it's as smooth as possible. Then I'm going to let that dry for 2 minutes, and I'm going to come back with the finished look. So these completely dried down in about 2 minutes. And as you can see from the gloss, this is one of the better dip tops that I've used in the recent past. And clearly not affected whatsoever by the gel base that I encapsulated the nails with. So to all of you who are like, it's the gel base. No, it wasn't. I'm going to finish up with some Aquaphor to soothe my dry and crusty cuticles. I swear by this stuff in the winter time. If you have eczema, is it eczema or eczema? I don't know. If you have any kind of skin conditions that causes you to have super dry skin, I would highly recommend trying out Aquaphor. Yes, it is greasy and slimy and feels weird, but this does such a great job of healing your cuticles, for me at least. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I look forward to hearing your thoughts about this. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you, bye.